Congress has come to an agreement on a new stimulus bill, opening the door for a second PPP loan program. This is good news for small businesses, but the second PPP loan is going to be a little bit different than the first one, and you must start preparing now. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We're an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you're new to this channel, we provide strategies for small business owners to achieve their financial goals. Although for the last couple of months, we have been concentrating on providing information regarding the EIDL and PPP loan programs to help small businesses get through this coronavirus pandemic. We are recording this video on December 21st, and we always emphasize the date of the recording of any video relating to the PPP loan because this program has been constantly changing. So whatever we discuss today may change as soon as this afternoon, actually. So that's the importance of subscribing to our channel. That way you're always up to date with the most current and correct information regarding these loans. Now, last night, Congress came to agreement finally after months of negotiation. Finally, Congress came into agreement for a new stimulus package. Now, important to know, it still has not become law. Congress is set to vote on this new stimulus package today, and then it has to go through the president to become law. But everyone is very optimistic. Both sides are in agreement, and there's no reason why this stimulus package is not approved. Now, if this passes, it's going to be the first stimulus package approved since May of 2020. Congress has been in negotiation back and forth for months now and have not been able to come to an agreement. But now that the election cycle has calmed down a little bit, they finally came to an agreement, and it's a $900 billion package that they approved. Now, once again, we don't have the final documentation of the bill, but this new stimulus package does allocate $284 billion for a second round of the PPP loan program. Now, you need to prepare for this starting now. Even though we don't have the final details, you have to start preparing, and we're going to talk about how to prepare to be first in line in the PPP loan program, and you have to start preparing now. This bill also allocates $20 billion for a second round of EIDL grants. This is also good news for small businesses that are still struggling economically due to the pandemic. Once again, we don't have details on how this new EIDL grant is going to work, but at least the funds are being allocated for a second round of EIDL grants. This bill also has an enhanced weekly unemployment benefit of $300. It also includes a $600 stimulus check per person. And once again, once we have more details, we will be making a video on that. But in this video, we're going to prepare you on how to get ready for the second PPP loan program. There's more details that are becoming this week, so stay tuned to our channel. This week is going to be very interesting. Now, how do you prepare for the second PPP loan? Apparently, this second PPP loan is going to have different requirements. Once again, there's no final details yet, but according to what's coming out of Congress, you may have to show that your business actually is going through economic hardship. So they are going to ask for documentation because they really want to check that in 2020, your revenue is at least 30% less compared to 2019. You're also going to have to show that your business actually has employees in 2020. Now, this does not apply for the self-employed, but the self-employed also has to show that compared to 2019, your business is making less, 30% less gross revenue. Now, we still need to wait for the final PPP 2 loan program requirement details, but as soon as we have them, we're going to share them in this channel. But according to Congress, everything that's coming out of Congress at least you're going to have to show that you are going through economic hardship, and you're going to have to show that you have employees. Now, what are we advising our clients? Remember, the first PPP loan, once it is opened, a lot of people applied and a lot of people got left out, especially like in that first wave. So if you want to get ahead of everyone else and get your second PPP loan approved, you better start getting these documents ready as soon as possible. The first thing you have to get ready are your financial statements from January to December 2019, meaning have your profit and loss, balance sheet, bank statements ready for all of 2019. Also have your financial statements from January to November of 2020, meaning your profit and loss, your balance sheet, your bank statements. Have them ready because you are going to have to show that you have less revenue. Also get all of your 2019 and your 2020 payroll reports. Now remember, this does not apply for self-employed. And remember that 1099 contractors are not considered employees in payroll. Payroll is employees that you have, that your business gives them a W-2 at the end of the year. Now, the payroll reports that you're going to have ready are the 940, the 941, the W-2s, a payroll summary, and state unemployment reports. Now, if you have payroll, if you're using a third-party payroll company, just ask your payroll provider to provide all these payroll reports for you. But remember, once again, it's going to be 2019 and 2020. All right. Now, if you weren't in business in 2019, apparently they're going to compare your first quarter reports with second and third quarter reports. The same with financials. If you weren't in business in 2019, apparently you're going to have to show that your first quarter sales were 30%, at least 30% more than your second quarter and third quarter of 2020 gross sales. So anyway, bottom line is, get your financial statements ready because you are going to show that your business had a financial hardship. So once again, to all your 2019 profit and loss, balance sheet, bank statements, all of your 2019 and 2020, all your payroll reports, for 2020, all your financials, profit and loss, balance sheet, bank statements from January to November, have those ready as soon as possible. So that way you have your documents ready and you're first in line for the second PPP loan. Now, the new stimulus package also talks about a simplified PPP loan forgiveness for PPP loans under $150,000. Now, interesting is that they do not use the word automatic forgiveness, which is what everyone was expecting. It says simplified, meaning that apparently there's not going to be an automatic forgiveness for PPP under $150,000, but it's going to be simplified. We really think that what's going to happen is that they're going to use the current 3508S form, which is the simplest PPP loan forgiveness form, which currently is only for PPP loans under $50,000. They may use that same form procedure for $150,000 PPP loans, but we still have to wait. Now, it also talks about changing the IRS rules on PPP loans expenses deductibility. Remember that the IRS has said that the expenses paid with forgiven PPP funds cannot be deducted as a business expense. This new bill intends to change that so that businesses can deduct the expenses paid with forgiven PPP loans. Okay, now we should have more details once this bill becomes law, but stay tuned to this channel because as soon as we have information, we're going to make a video out of it. But we do know that a second PPP is coming, so be prepared. Once again, have these documents ready. Have your financial statements from January to December 2019, profit and loss, balance sheet, bank statements, financial statements from January to November 2020, profit and loss, balance sheet, bank statements, and all of your business 2019 and 2020 payroll reports. Have these documents ready to be ready for when this opens up. Now, once again, thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to this channel and also watch this suggested video where we talk about how the PPP loan may affect your business taxes. Okay? Thank you and God bless you. Bye.